Hey guys, it's Missy, and today I'm going to be doing a vintage camera collection. A long time ago someone asked me to do this video and I'm just now getting around to doing it, so I hope you guys enjoy. I don't want to make this super long because I have a ton of cameras to show you guys, but yeah. I don't have all of the cameras I own in this video. I have about 5 other ones that are just way too big, so I have them in storage. They're like the giant accordion ones, and then there's a couple that are actually built down into like a suitcase looking thing. And then I also have quite a few of the boxes and like cases and everything that came with half of these. So I got all that stuff too, I just don't have it to show you right now. I have my fair share of Polaroids, which were passed down through the family, or I just got them at like thrift stores and stuff. So I'm going to show you guys those first. This one's actually the very first camera I've ever had in my entire life. I got this back in '99 when I was in kindergarten, and I loved it so much because the pictures would just come out and everything. So this was technically my very first camera. Yeah. Then this one is just a Polaroid 640. Looks like this. I'm pretty sure the 640 is just the type of film that it takes. Then this one is a Polaroid Spirit 600. This one's basically the same thing, but it's called a Sun 600. And yeah. This one's a really old Polaroid camera. Pretty sure after the film would come out, you'd have to develop it yourself because it comes with a code clip, and it talks about how you have to develop it yourself. So, but yeah. This one isn't vintage, but it's my little Polaroid 300. It's basically the same thing as an Instax Mini, but it's just called a Polaroid. The next one is the Spartist Full View. Opens up like that, and this one's really cool because you look down in that and you see what you're gonna take a photo of. It's kind of like a mirrored reflection. But yeah. This one's one of my favorites because of the way it looks, and then it also has another one of the little flip top things, and it comes with a flash. And I actually have the bulb that goes with it, but it's in storage so I wouldn't break it. But yeah. This one was one that my grandma owned back in the 80s, I do believe. It's not vintage, but it is still part of my collection, and I don't know. It's still kind of cool though. I don't really know a lot about this one. It's just a little box camera. It's called a Picture Master, and I don't know. Then this one's just a Magimatic. It looks similar to that one, it's just a different brand. The next one is an Imperial Mark 12, and it just looks like this. This is one of my favorite ones because it has the flash that you can take off. I have the original box, the original paperwork, even like a old warranty card that came with it, and like 3 or 4 little flash bulbs, but those are in storage so it wouldn't get ruined. But it looks like a little toy, and that's why I like it so much. It came in like a range of colors, and I normally see blue ones, white ones, and black ones. This is the only red one I've ever seen, but yeah, I really like it. These two are technically the same camera, one's just a different model. They're called Yashicas. My boyfriend and I use these all the time. They just take regular 35mm film. They do take a weird little battery, but we have the batteries for it. But I have the original cases and little neck straps for these, and then this one came with a lens cap. These were back in the 70s, I think. These were like a high-end quality photographer's camera, and they take some pretty bomb photos. Like, we used these all the time a few years ago, and yeah. I have 3 Brownie cameras. That's what these are called. They're just little Kodaks. These two are the exact same. They're just a little Brownie Hawkeye. And this one actually still has the little store tag on it. Like, they would have this on it in a store and they'd put like the price tag on it and stuff. And I have the box and original paperwork for this one. And then this one is the same thing. It was just the flash model, so it has a port where you can attach a flash to it. I unfortunately don't have that, but and these ones are like the other ones I showed you, where you look down through the top and see like a reflected image, and that's what you'll take the photo of. But yeah, these are really common to find, that's why I have 3 of them. But yeah. This was the very first vintage camera that I ever got. One of my ex-boyfriends gave it to me, and you'll see why it's one of my favorites. It's a Kodak Teen 620, and 620 is just a type of film that it took, but it's an accordion camera, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. The little viewfinder's cracked, but that's how I got it. But you can take photos like this, or the little Kodak symbol pops out and it's a little kickstand, and you can take photos on a table. And I have the original box and paperwork and stuff about that, and then whoever he bought it off of did research and like tried to track down the original owner of it, so I have like all that stuff too. This one's not in that great of condition. The little shutter button doesn't work anymore, but you can still maybe take photos like that. But I don't know, this is like, it's one of my favorite ones because it is the accordion. This one is an Agfa Sure Shot camera. It's a box camera. It was in the 30s, so it's pretty old, and you can tell it's really old. It's really patinaed, and it's got little thingies you look through to have like the mirrored image. But yeah, these ones are my favorite ones also, just because of how old they are and how awesome they look. This is the oldest camera that I own. It's a Kodak Brownie 2A, and it's a box camera, and on the back it says when it was patented, and it was patented in 1914 and 1916. So this camera is 100 years old, and that's really freaking awesome to me. But yeah. My last camera is this one. I literally don't know anything about it. It's called a Ruberg. It's a German-made camera. I got it at an antique shop like 3 years ago. But my favorite thing about this one is how normal cameras just like twist. This one's actually a screw-on lens. But it like screws out to whatever length you want, and then it just screws back in. And it's got like texture like screws do. Well, that was all my cameras, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys know anything about any of the cameras, feel free to comment below. Like I said, I like learning about cameras and everything, so hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!